Good morning. It's Uncle Lou here. Oh, yep, that's right. It's me, Uncle Lou, live for you on LouTube today. Yep, I have to be. I normally do this kind of video in the off season. Since we have an off week this week, I decided to do it during the season this year. I know there's a lot of people that watch me during the season that don't watch in the off season, so I thought we might get something different out of this video by doing it now. But basically, I'm gonna open it up to any questions you got, like a question and answer thing. So anything you ever wanted to know about Uncle Lou, you can put it in the comments down below. I'll make another video in a couple of days, and I'll answer as many of the questions as I can. So whatever it is you want to know now. But I'm gonna go ahead right now and answer some of the ones that I know are coming. Because these are questions that I get year-round, questions or comments that I get year-round. Most of these I've answered a time or two before, but like I said, I know not everybody watches every video. Not sure what's wrong with you. You're supposed to watch Uncle Lou every day. Yeah, watching Uncle Lou will make you smarter. Yep, and it'll lower your cholesterol too, which is, you know, an unintended positive consequence of watching Uncle Lou, which is good. So anyway, I don't want to waste a lot of time. I wrote some of them down here just from reading through I read through the comments of the last week or so's worth of videos this morning, and like I said, year-round these same things show up. So I'm going to go through some of these. Now, one of the most common ones I get all the time is, Uncle Lou, why do you live in your mom's basement? I've answered this a bunch of times before. I can walk out and show you here. Of course, I live in Georgia. Basements are rare down here. I do not live in my mom's basement. This is a garage. You can see, yeah, I know it's messy. This is all yard sale stuff. You see that? This junk in the corner here is whenever we decide to have a yard sale. That side of the garage over there is where I do Uncle Lou or whatever. And then the kids keep their bikes, lawnmower, tools, whatever. So it's a garage. So that should answer that question. This is not my mom's basement. Do not live in my mom's basement. Like I said, I've answered this a bunch of times before, but there you go again. This is my grandma's garage, not my mom's basement. So that's that. Another one that I get asked a lot, right up there. See that on the ceiling right there? Depending on the humidity and the weather and things like that, the popcorn will fall down in here every couple of years or whatever. Now, I actually was going to fix that, and I did. If I walk over here to the other side of the garage where the bikes and the tools and all that were, but you see, it's all fixed on this side. You see that? I decided a while ago when I first started fixing it, which I started on the other side, I decided I'm just going to leave that like it is, because to me it's funny that people keep pointing it out like it's something that I don't know. So it's become funny to me now. There's no point in fixing it anyway. Like I said, it's just a garage. I don't really care. So I decided to leave it alone there, and you'll see even after this video, people will continually point it out in the comments section, and I just think it's funny. So that's why I leave it there like it is. Another question I get all the time. This is usually from pissed off Georgia fans. Yeah, believe it or not every Georgia fan is a fan of Uncle Lou for various reasons. But this is a question I usually get from Georgia fans. Uncle Lou, why don't you go to the games instead of ranting and raving about the games in your mom's basement? Well, I do go to games. Do I go to every game? No, I usually go to one or two a year. I don't have season tickets. And I don't really, I don't really have a hookup or whatever to get tickets. So if I go to a game, usually I have to buy the ticket off StubHub or something like that. So can I afford to go to more than one or two games a year? Not really. I mean, I could, but I would have to give up something else in return. I've got two young kids. We do, so a lot of it has to do with them. I went to more games when I was younger than I go to now, I will tell you that. Kids always have something going on the weekend or whatever. Anyway, you can call it an excuse, call it whatever you want. But usually when people say this, it's not that they care that I go to the games or not, or that I make videos here after the game or not. It's usually their way of trying to say they're a better fan than me because they went to the game and I didn't. Which, you already know I don't care about that. Sanford Stadium holds 93,000 people. If you think there's only 93,000 Georgia fans on any given Saturday, you're a moron. You don't have to go to games to be a fan, just my opinion. Let's see, another one. Oh, they'll ask this too. This moron probably didn't even go to UGA. Well, no. But this gets back to the fan question. Now, like I said, I don't go to every game, but every game I've been to, they take tickets at the gate, not diplomas or degrees. So, no, I didn't go to UGA. Again, if you think the only UGA football fans are former students or alumni or current students of UGA, then you're a moron. Plain and simple. If the only Georgia fans were alumni or current students, there'd be about 30 or 40,000 people in the stadium every Saturday. And you wouldn't see nearly the amount of people wearing Georgia hats, Georgia shirts, flying Georgia flags on their car, yada, yada, yada. You don't have to go to a university to be a fan of that team. I went to college locally here where I live. Action figures. People have been pointing this out some. I don't know. Maybe they saw these, the Ninja Turtles, or is there more? Oh, down there. You see that? Who is that? Superman, Batman, and Joker. None of those are mine. Those are my son's. I never really got into the Ninja Turtles, even when I was a kid. Not really. Here's a Darth Vader thing. That came off of a birthday cake. A Star Wars birthday cake. That's it that I see now. But anyway, those aren't mine. Those are Lou Jr.'s. He was into Ninja Turtles for a while. Not so much anymore. You know, Superman, Batman, and Joker down there. I think that's it. And, I mean, I film videos out here, but this is just as much his area as it is mine. He's got, I think I've shown this before. He's got his own recliner out here. Georgia recliner. The feet come out on it. He's got his kids' cave. Some of these, this thing right here, I got him when he was born. It hung over his crib. Anyway, so, you know, I film videos out here, but he spends a lot of time out here with me too. So, no, these are not my action figures, even though I do like Batman and Superman. But no, those aren't mine. I don't play with action figures. Another one. Uncle Lou only makes videos to get views. Duh. Is there any other reason? I don't know. YouTube is nothing more than social media. That's all it is. It's no different than Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, any of that stuff. I mean, the only difference, I guess, is that it's purely a video platform, whereas those other things, you can actually just make posts. Of course, you can make videos on those platforms as well. A lot of people do that. But the only reason anybody ever posts anything on social media is because they want people to see it. There is no other reason to post anything on social media, period. So yes, I make YouTube videos for views. I make YouTube videos so people will watch the videos. Like I said, there is no other reason. Anybody tells you they're doing it for any other reason, they're just lying. If I wasn't doing this for views, I wouldn't do it at all. I would go next door, knock on my neighbor's door, and just tell him whatever it was I was thinking or feeling, if I didn't want people to watch. So that's a stupid thing that people say. I guess they think it's an insult, or so it like makes me feel bad if someone tells me that I'm only doing it for views. Yeah, I'm doing it for views. You know, the same reason you're posting on Facebook that you just ate a steak. It's because you want people to know. There is no other reason. Yeah. I don't know anything about football. Am I a football analyst or a football expert? No. Did I play college football or pro football? No. I played through high school. That was it. I watch a lot of football. I read a lot about football. I'm not an analyst. I'm not an X's and O's guy. I'm not a stats guy. You know, I think I know way more than your average fan. But I'm by no means an expert. Now, I could make videos where I break down games, and I've actually tried this to prove a point, which it was successful. I could break down games, talk about the advantages of a 3-4 over a 4-3, you know, explain the difference, or you know, talk about zone reads and blah, blah. You know, I could do all that. No one would watch, because that's not what I do. You know, if you want to know about that, get on the internet and read about it. Watch ESPN or SportsCenter or something like that if you want to know about all the stats and everything like that. I could regurgitate what I read during the week, but it would be just that. And you can get that information in a much more concise fashion on your own. You don't need to watch Uncle Lou do it. So, that doesn't mean I don't know anything about football. I made a list. That's what I'm looking at. Why did I name myself Uncle Lou? I literally just made it up out of thin air. When I first made the YouTube channel, I didn't want to use my real name. So I literally just made it up. There is no secret meaning. There's no funny story behind it really or anything. I literally just made it up. Your videos are fake. Is one. Now, this usually only happens on the viral videos, the ones that get picked up by, all these different sports pages and stuff like that and spread all over the internet, which has only happened a handful of times, 4 or 5 maybe. And you always get comments that say this video is fake or this reaction is faked or whatever. No, it's not. All these post-game videos that I do, whether we win or whether we lose, they're recorded as soon as the game ends. I don't put any thought into it. I don't write anything down. I don't record it and then say, oh, that's no good, and then redo it. Nothing. Those videos are 100% the way I'm feeling when the game ends. Good, bad, or indifferent. There's no pre-planning involved in those reaction videos. They are what they are. So, people can either choose to believe that or not. You can go back, look, there's hundreds of these post-game videos on my channel. Like I said, only 4 or 5 have gone viral and been spread around. So, you can go back and watch my reaction to pretty much any game Georgia's played over the last 3 or 4 years. They're all on here. They're all 100% real and legitimate. That's about it. That's the most common ones I get. But like I said, any questions, put them down below. I know this video is long. Any questions, put them down below. I'll make another video in a day or 2 and try to answer as many of them as I can. Have a great day and a good morning if you can. I don't know.